colors.
Made it.
Summer lonesome dove.
Our only window. Good morning, guys. We woke up in London. I get to see London during the day. We got in so late. Our flight was delayed. The train was delayed. So we didn't really do much when we got in last night. I think it was like 9 something, the time that we checked into the hotel. We ended up just kind of like walking around the hotel just to get a feel for the property. We were also trying to see if they were like still serving food downstairs. We ended up just ordering room service and watching a show on the TV. We always bring our Fire Stick and we plug it into the back of the TVs. Epic. It's a great little hack. If you guys don't do that, you absolutely should. For once, fell asleep at like a decent hour. I feel like this entire time that we've been in Europe, we've been going to sleep at like 2 a.m., waking up at 10. Ooh! I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been super nice and we're on vacation, so you know, went on vacation, right? But it was nice to go to bed at like midnight. We woke up around like 8:30. Finally took a shower, washed my hair, felt so good. And honestly, it feels good to be out of the Spain heat, and it's just like so cool and crisp here. It's very reminiscent of Seattle, that's for sure so far. So we're very excited to go out and explore. We're still wrapping up getting ready here. We're gonna go to a coffee place. What is it called? Always trying to find all of the coffee and matcha places. Blank Street Coffee. It's one that's rated 4.6 and it's like the closest to where we are staying. We'll of course try out like a different cafe every single day, but they have matcha. And then afterwards, we're gonna start exploring. I think we're gonna go to the British Museum first. It's really close to our hotel, and then wherever the wind takes us. I'm sure you guys get like a feeling for how we travel by now. Not really any like concrete plans. We always just wherever we want to go. I'm trying to be like a little bit more organized and thought out because London is so big and there's like so many things to see. So trying to break it down by like section. We're trying to divide the city in a way. But speaking of hotel, so we're staying in between Covent Gardens and Soho. It's a very like central part of London. I'm assuming it's going to be the busiest. We'll see once we're out in it. Really close to the underground, the tube, the subway. That's how we got into the city as well. But we're staying at the Bloomsbury. It's a really, really cute boutique hotel. The vibes of this room, it's so cute. I'm really, really liking it so far. It was a little cloudy when we woke up, but now I'm sitting by the only window and it's hotel. I needed some light to film and the sun came out a little bit, so I am ready for the chaotic weather that I always hear is in London, where like it can just change on the drop of a dime, of being sunny and then cloudy and then cold and rainy. We'll see how many weathers and seasons we experience in a single day. Starting off though in a sweater. I did layer it with a t-shirt underneath it and then some jeans, good old Sambas, and then we'll bring a jacket, a really lightweight jacket too. But anyways, welcome to London, our very last leg of the trip. If you missed it, we've had kind of like a little European adventure, not quite like a full-on adventure. We've only been to 2 countries, which is Spain and then now here. But there are many vlogs that came before this. If you missed it, we started off in Spain in a cute little town on the coast in Costa Brava. It's called La Franc, so check out that vlog if you haven't. Then we went to Barcelona. I loved Barcelona. That was epic. And then we ended Spain going to Alicante, which is another city on the coast. It's bigger than La Franc, but very different vibes. It's kind of like deserty. I didn't even know that about Alicante. That is where Juan's brother lives, so we of course had to make a stop and see him while we were out here. And then now, yes, the last leg. London for about like 4 days, so I'm excited to explore it with you guys and make new memories. Oh, I love these videos. I love filming them and reminiscing on them and having them as like little keepsakes. But all right, let's go ahead and start our adventure.
Is this the first time?
No. Day 1.
Day
1.5.
1.2.
Hello stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Free ice cream. I really like that restaurant. My feet are so happy to be back at the hotel. It is almost 7 p.m. I want to see how many steps we've walked so far today. What's your bet, babe?
15K.
15K. It's updating. I'll come back to it. great. We came back to the hotel just for like a little break. The weather here is exactly what they say it is. It can't make up its mind. It like was super sunny and it was super windy, then it rained, then it was super sunny, and then it rained, and then it rained hard, and then it was sunny again, and then it was windy right when we were coming back. Kind of crazy. Also, if you can hear a game, I'm not sure, in the background, Juan is playing his Nintendo Switch, like right behind the camera. Okay, so I wanted to show like a few things that we picked up while we were out, a little haul, if you will. So there's only 2 places that we really got things from. I mean, Juan went to Zara and got a belt, but because his jeans are falling down, so he got a belt. But then we went to the British Museum first and foremost, and there was a couple things that caught our eye that we wanted to buy. The first being this Rosetta Stone magnets. We absolutely love collecting magnets everywhere we go. So that was one of the ones for our collection. This looked like a lot of fun for Juan. A Sherlock Holmes escape book. And it's the adventure of the British Museum. And so every single page is kind of like a little puzzle to solve, and this is just completely up Juan's alley. And then this I got for myself, a history of witchcraft. It's kind of fitting with me now, like with reading, with books, with fantasy. I am very fascinated with witches and witchcraft and all that sort of stuff. So this book looked really interesting for me. And then the last thing that I got, I was trying to like unpack it a little bit. They like packed it up perfectly, but I was like, ugh, I hate not being able to like show you what I got, and I didn't get a video of it, so that's why I unwrapped it a little bit. There was a section at the British Museum that was like a ton of like handmade, handcrafted items, and this one really caught my eye. It is bronze and it's like hand carved. Oh my god, it's absolutely beautiful. It's actually a stag. There is antlers in this that you screw into the top, and I just thought it would look so pretty like on my bookshelf with all my fantasy books. Kind of reminded me of a Throne of Glass a little bit, but it is stunning. I'm very happy that I saw that and bought it. Okay, so that's it from the British Museum. And then I went to a few bookstores that you guys would have seen, and there was one book that I got. There was a couple that I was eyeing, so we'll see if I like change my mind and go back and actually get them. But with being over here, they have like their own special editions of certain books because they like have different publishers and I don't know, whatever else is the reason, but they have special editions. And so I got an Emily Henry book, Beach Read. It's a book that I've never read. I've actually never read an Emily Henry book, and I thought that this would be like the perfect time to get it. And I loved this cover so much more than the one in the US, and it has sprayed edges with like a little sailboat on it. Oh my god, I don't know, I just love that. So that's what I got. We got back to the hotel room and they did like a turn down service, and they had these with a chocolate on both of our nightstands, and it's like a little bookmark. So I'm gonna just put it in this book so I don't lose it. Babe, do you want me to take yours too and put it in the book so I don't lose it? He doesn't want to pause his game. So that's everything. A few books. My suitcase is gonna love me. I was also trying to like wrap it up to make sure I'm not damaging any of the edges or anything like that. So for now, we are just gonna chill. We're gonna kind of regroup, figure out what we're gonna have for dinner.
I think we got lunch pretty late.
We did have lunch pretty late. Oh, speaking of lunch and the place that we went, because I want to speak about it really quickly because it was so good. Flatiron. We were planning on going across the bridge, like to go to Big Ben because we were close to that area. We were just at Buckingham Palace and it was going to be like a short walk across, and we were heading that direction, and all of a sudden we were kind of in the middle of a really big protest, and all of the police and everything was all out, and they're blocking off like every single road, so we couldn't even get to Big Ben. And we kept going down to try to go to like other bridges, and it just was super crowded. We looked it up, well, Juan did, and I guess that there was like over 100,000 people. That's insane.
Protesting.
Yeah, 100,000 people protesting. It was crazy busy. So we were planning on going across the bridge to go to Flatiron because there was one over there, and then we nixed that whole idea. We were caught in the rain. We were starting to like venture back over to where our hotel is, so like Covent Garden, and we found an Italian restaurant that we were going to go to, and then when we turned down the road there was a flat iron right next to the Italian restaurant that we didn't even see, and we're like, oh my god, we'll just go to Flat Iron. So good. I highly recommend that place. It is so cute. They start off with giving you like as an free appetizer, like free bread sort of a thing, like fresh popcorn, and then they only really have one thing on the menu, which is steak, and then the different sides. We had 3 of the sides. All of it was phenom, and at the very end they give you a token for when you leave to stop at the front and get like a free ice cream cone. The ice cream was delicious, so that is definitely one place that I highly recommend to come to if you visit the London area. Otherwise, yeah, just tons of walking and stuff today. We're gonna chill. I need to tell you guys how many steps I did, but it's not loading it. Asking me to connect my Oura ring, so let me do that.
What?
I think my Oura ring died. And it didn't even tell me. Okay, so going into just Apple Health, because I carried my phone with me everywhere. It says 18,400 steps.
Pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good. Off to the market we go. Do you think it's gonna be really busy? Bell with our matcha. Good morning. Almost ready to go out for the day. It's almost 10 a.m. Oof, this is our last full day and I'm actually very sad about it. I really like London. I think more than I thought I would. There's just so much to do here. So much to do, so much to see. And like I wake up every morning just like so excited to go out and start the day and just like see whatever we're going to see, you know? While I was getting ready, I was reading, so I'm currently reading the Plated Prisoner series and I just started book 4, Glow. So good. Not if I hold up the book.
How much more?
I just started.
What?
Yeah. Let me angle. Juan just got out of the shower. Okay, so yesterday, let's talk about it briefly. I feel like we gotta talk about it. We woke up and went to Notting Hill straight away. We found a cafe there to get our matcha and just like a croissant to share. What did you think of your coffee? It was okay, yeah? I'll put the name of the cafe on the screen. I'm sure I already did as well. And then from there, we went over to the Notting Hill market. What is it called? The Portobello?
Yes.
The Portobello market. So cute. That's actually where I bought 2 watches. Let me get them. I think we've awoken a monster because I kind of want to get like more watches. They are so cute. So I got this one, which I wore yesterday, and I'll just go ahead and wear it today as well. Oh my god, I love it. And then another one that's similar to it, but they're all just like so cheap. They're affordable, they're cute, they're vintage from I think like the 80s, 90s, or the early 2000s. I didn't get anything else, I just got the watches. And then what else did we do? Walked all around Notting Hill, saw some of like the houses, the cute little area, walked down to the subway so that way we can go to the Natural History Museum. The architecture of the building on the outside blew my breath away. I feel like it is so pretty. And then when you walk in and like the grand entrance and then like with the fossil all up above, grand, spectacular, beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. All of the museums here, so like the British Museum that we did, was that yesterday? And then this one, it's free, but a little tip, we avoided all of the lines. You can actually buy, quote unquote, reserve your spot by buying tickets online prior to going. So do it like the day before or a couple of days before if you are specific about the time that you want. I just did it the night before and we got like $11.50 for the British Museum and $12.45 for the Natural History Museum. And they send you the tickets and then you skip all of the lines, which is fantastic. I love it. I can't believe that these incredible museums are free. So yeah, love that, recommend it. Notting Hill, like up here, and the Natural History Museum is down here. It's like in the Kensington, Chelsea-ish area. So we ended up walking like 12 minutes and it started to rain towards the end over to a restaurant called Eve where they had pizza. It was a really cute place. The pizza was mid, I would say. I think that we wanted to get like a margarita style, but it kind of came like cheese. It's fine. And then we took the subway down to go see Big Ben, but that's when the rain like really started to kick up. But we saw Big Ben. Westminster was closed on Sunday, so we didn't end up going into that. And then we decided to walk to the hotel and take a little bit of a break because the rain wouldn't let up. And then we went out to dinner at Eva Mario, right next door to the Flatiron restaurant that we went to on Saturday. Mid again, I don't think it's a place that I would recommend, to be honest. It's Italian food. And then yeah, came back here. So today's plan, I think we want to go to Camden Market. We want to go down to the Borough Market because that we missed yesterday. We wanted to go to Big Ben and then walk to the Borough Market and walk to like through the London Bridge and like all that area. But the Borough Market closed at 4 and we're like, okay, well, let's just like save part of that. So we're gonna do that whole Waterloo, whatever area today. The market is closed today. We're gonna end up doing it tomorrow morning, but we're gonna do all of the other area today. So we're gonna start up in Camden Market, and then we're gonna make our way down to like the Waterloo area and do a bunch of like sightseeing there. And then yeah, we'll see what other areas place that we go to. But yeah, really enjoying it so far. I'm sad that the time is running out, and like the time is running out on our whole European adventure as well. I really hope that you guys have been enjoying these videos. Let me go ahead and get dressed so that way we can start the day. Cheers! Finally back to the hotel room. You're stressing.
Yeah, I cannot walk with my face full of stuff.
Good? So bright. The sun is coming and going, but we can try this way. Today's the day we leave. I cannot believe it, guys. This is the end of the trip. No, I really wish that we had more time here. London truly is so incredible. I've had the best time here. This morning we woke up and we went to Borough Market. It was closed yesterday. Today's Tuesday. And we were like, oh my god, we messed up a little bit. So we woke up first thing. It opened at 10. We went there because we just had to experience it. The chocolate covered strawberries, oh my god, they're out of this world. That was incredible. And the creme brulee donut, amazing. I'm really glad that we went, but we went there quickly, came back, have my little matcha, and I've been reading my Kindle, listening to the Audible at the same time, doing the immersive reading while we wait to check out. Our flight's at night, so we have a semi-late checkout, so we're just relaxing and finishing packing up. But yeah, I absolutely loved it here. I loved every place that we've gone, honestly. Now that we reached the end of the trip and kind of visiting like a ton of areas, I can definitely confidently say that I liked the area that we stayed. I feel like it was the liveliest. Lots of people, lots of things to do, and it's very conveniently located, like in between everything, like going both directions. Like we're in the Covent Garden area, so if you want to go up to Notting Hill, it's not too bad. But if you also wanted to go down to like the Waterloo South Bank area or like the London Bridge, like that's not a problem at all. Highly recommend this area, and there's lots of good cafes and just restaurants and everything around. Okay, speaking about yesterday though, we finally went to the London Bridge and the Tower Bridge, is that what it's called? Oh my god, gorgeous. It was stunning to see it in person, honestly. But shouldn't they rename the Tower Bridge to the London Bridge? Because anyways, that's just like, when people think of the London Bridge, they think of the Tower Bridge. Went to a couple bookstores. We ate at Flatiron again because we couldn't resist. It's so tasty. We actually ended up going back to Notting Hill too because I wanted to see if I can find some more watches. So if you're in the market for watches, Notting Hill and the Portobello Market, that's the place to go for watches. There weren't any watches in Camden. If you want rings, Camden has a ton, or like vintage clothes. Camden actually was a very cute area. Juan ended up getting like a Camden, my battery died. Juan ended up getting a watch from Camden Watches, like one of like the exclusives. We just randomly ran into it. Beautiful watch. Kind of like obsessed with watches a little bit at the moment. What else? What else? Got a London sweatshirt as well. No, but truly, counting down the days till I can come back to London, counting down the days till I can go back to Spain, Barcelona in particular. I thoroughly enjoy that. If you guys missed that vlog, go give it a watch. It was such an amazing time. But anyways, I'll stop chatting. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us to London, coming along with us for our entire little European adventure here. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you back home. I will see you in Seattle with some cozy home vlogs for fall. Bye guys, love you.